Samuel! Welcome to the stream. How is your day going? Glad to hear it. Not that good, huh? What's going on? Big Ton 423, what's going on? Oh, you just got rejected? Rejected in what way? Darn. Your crush rejected you? Ah, that's killer, man. What was the nature of the interaction, if you don't mind my asking? I'm doing good, Big Ton. How are you doing? Man, that's a killer. But let me tell you something. How old are you? How old are you, Samuel? Big Ton's doing good, working a little bit. Okay. What kind of workflow you involved in? And Samuel, you're 19. Oh, man. Don't even worry about it, man. Here's what you do. You stay on your purpose. Don't worry so much about dating. You know, when it works out, that's fine. If it doesn't, don't let it throw you. You just stay on your purpose. You increase your value. You hit the weights. You improve yourself in every conceivable way that you can improve yourself. And when you hit your 30s, see, men have this burden of performance on them from the day they're born. And men don't really hit their stride until they hit their 30s. And this is assuming they've been on their purpose. You've been on your you stay on your purpose till you're in your late 20s, early 30s. Trust me, the ladies will be lining up. Trust me, you will have your pick. Big Ton. Oh, you work with Jedi Mama and Fat Jedi Complex. And if I recall correctly, they work in a call center, right? Let's see. Give me one of them steel claws. And so how are things at the call center? Alright, let's go hit a save on that. Busy as always, huh? Yeah, with people doing business virtually more than ever, I imagine the call centers are buzzing since there's much less inhuman interaction. Inhuman? In person. Although I imagine there's a lot of inhuman reaction going on as well. But yeah, Samuel, don't even sweat it, man. You stay on your purpose. You stay focused. You work on you. Okay? Don't let rejection throw you. Because, believe me, we all take L's. I've taken L's. I'm sure Big Ton's taking some L's. Yeah, more time to talk on the phone now. You've noticed since childhood? Well, that does enhance the disappointment a bit. But it remains just the same. But so much greater than will be the realization that comes her way sometime in life eventually, perhaps, once you are on your purpose and you're in your late 20s, early 30s, and you got your money stacked a little bit and you're in shape, you're handling your business, you got a place, you got a ride, all that stuff, and you're out on your own handling business and dominating life, then she's gonna see, oh, I messed up. See, Big Ton, he's taking some L's. We've all taken some L's, man. Don't let it get to you. Oh, shnikes. These T-Rex things are dangerous. But the money here is amazing. Watch how much money I'm about to get off of this. Ooh. Very nice. So let's hit a res on that. And let's res him. She was your best friend, you know? You gotta be careful having a girl as your best friend. Especially once, you know, because that... You always have the chance of catching feelings, which is a problem. Not to say that can never happen. My best friend happens to be a girl. But she's 12 years my junior, and we're both married to other people. Man, these T-Rex things hit like trains. There's a gray version that comes in later in the game, I think in the second generation, that can one-hit you. It's like not even HP damage, it just hits you and it's a one-hit death. It's just like an instant death attack. My goodness. But the money. Oh, the money. So we're gonna be out here. I see where you're coming from though, Samuel. So now you know, you took your shot and it didn't work out. So now you feel like, you know, not only did you miss out on a romantic relationship, but you might have foobarred your friendship a little bit too. I can understand where you're coming from. That's the situation though. You gotta call up your boys and you just go and guy around. And if they're your boys, they'll be there for you. They'll all lift your spirits. Oh my goodness. My advice, if you really wanted to stay friends with her, what? Did she like pretty much tell you she didn't want to be your friend anymore? Or do you just like kind of feel like that's the inevitable result? You're just assuming. Well, if you're just assuming, then honestly, I would just give it a few days and say, you know, just text her back and be like, hey, you know, I just want to be real. I took my shot because I caught some feelings, but if you don't feel the same way, hey, that's cool. I'd still like to be friends though, because I don't want to throw away the friendship we've had since childhood just because, you know, I caught some feelings, and just because you don't feel the same way doesn't mean I don't still like you as a friend as well. It's just, okay, so you don't want to be romantically involved. I'm cool with that. But I still value our friendship. And if she's any kind of real person, then, you know, she'll understand. If not, then don't sweat it. I mean, there's other fish in the sea, whether those fish are platonic or romantic. So if she wants to cut ties over something that petty, then you're probably better off. But, you know, just give it a few days and then just text her back and be real with her. That's the best advice I can give. Oh, we're getting wrecked. Let's get out of here. Oh no. Oh, this is nothing. Because honestly, it's like, if she just wants to completely cut ties over something like that, then clearly she didn't value the friendship anywhere near as highly as you valued the friendship in the first place. So, Honestly, like, either scenario, you kind of win. You either get your friendship back, or you find out you didn't really have a friendship to begin with. That's my perspective. That's my opinion. I don't know all the nitty-gritty details. You know, I'm an outsider. But based just on what you told me, that's how I see it. Alright, let's focus on armor this time, because we need some staying power. We're getting wrecked. I think... Isn't there ceramic armor in here? Hi, Butterfly Girl. Hope you're having a good afternoon. There we go. Ceramic armor. For Reese. And, Did we get Lena that steel chest? Yes, we did. You think I'd be a great therapist, huh? Well, I appreciate it. You know, I've just lived, like I said, I've just lived a bit of life. A bit more than you. Roughly double the amount. I'm 37, you 19. Big Ton will be right back. Alrighty. No problem, take your time. You know, and like I said, I've taken some L's. I've seen other people's L's. I've watched lots and lots of content on what a man in this day and age needs to do and focus on. Oops. I am home already, Butterfly Girl. So let's see. Let's get Lyle that steel cape. Even though he's not getting hit that much, truth be told. Actually, no, I lied. He's dead. There. Now his defense is not quite so embarrassing. Wait, it's the wrong person. Oh, speaking of therapy, I need to take my happy pills. I forgot yesterday. Naughty Steven. Un momento, por favor. Darn it. I drank all my water. Here, enjoy the Happy Town music for a minute while I go fill up my cup. Butterfly Girl is a bit betwizzled by the term happy pills. I'm talking about my anxiety medication. Medications, I should say. Who's who? Oh wait, I forgot the most important part of streaming. My foci of recognizability. Ah, this long hair. I don't know how chicks do it. Oh, good grief. Heck, I don't know how long-haired dudes do it either. Ugh. I just don't really want to go to the barber until this whole COVID thing is done and dusted. There we go. Wow, how many H's can you type, Butterfly Girl? Oh. You tell me what they were already. Yes. I've told many people. On and off of stream. They help me to be a better me, in a manner of speaking. I'm not ashamed of it. So, let's recap for those who may not be familiar with the story. The blue and white character is Prince Rhys. He was prepared to marry Maia, a mysterious woman who washed up on the shores of his kingdom 2 months prior to the start of the game. At his actual wedding ceremony, a dragon appeared. Do I get fan mail? No, Butterfly Girl, I'm not really at the point where I get fan mail. I get comments on videos. Goodness. So anyway, Maia was taken captive by a dragon. Rhys was very hot-headed about it and insisted that he was going to go and take the army to destroy all the followers of Leia in order to get Maia back. His father, the king, said, "No, I don't think starting a war is a smart thing to do. Why don't you go cool off in the dungeon?" So, Rhys got sent to the dungeon. There he met this girl, Lena, the one in the top left. And she said, "I'll help you escape. Follow me." Now, wow, Lyle got decked again? Good grief. There. Lena sprung Rhys free from prison so he could go rescue Maia. But he needed more help. He found the cyborg, Miu, the one in red, then went to Frigidia. Now, how exactly Rhys knew to go to Frigidia instead of another destination, the game never really tells you. As far as I can remember. Maybe there's an NPC, like in the Japanese version, there's some dialogue text that makes some of the things make more sense, but he goes to Frigidia, it's frozen over, and they said, "Hey, the weather station on Iridia is acting up." So you go there, you find Ren, the one who's gray and black. He's also a cyborg. Ooh, 2 chirpers, better watch out. He fixes the weather station. You also meet Lyle, Lyle thanks you for saving his people. So you go back to, not Frigidia, I'm stupid. Aquatica. It's called Aquatica, but it's covered in snow when you first get there, so. There's a snow level that's permanently snow called Frigidia. That's later in the game. Anyway, you go back to Aquatica with Lyle, and make your way through Shusoran, and you find Lena has been taken prisoner, and that's when you find out Lyle, the one in green and white, is actually the Prince of Shusoran, and he's the one who took Lena captive. And at this point, Lyle tests Reese's resolve, and so Reese defeats him in a duel, one-on-one, and gains Lyle's respect and cooperation. And then Lena says they have to backtrack again to go back to the control tower on Iridia to put the Moon Tear and the Moon Stone in the satellite control system to move the moons Dahlia and Azura back into the orbit around their world so that this land bridge opens up to the kingdom of Cille, where Maia is being held, and that's where we are now, across this here land bridge. And I'm grinding because if we're getting decked like this out in the field, we're nowhere near ready for the King of Cille. We need a lot more gear. You're losing internet, Butterfly Girl? So, Samuel, I hope I helped you out. Your comment about me making good therapists tells me that I've done some amount of good, so I appreciate it. So I hope your day is going just a little bit better now for having had this conversation. Sometimes just telling other people, getting it off your chest, irrespective of any kind of advice you get, can be helpful. It's what's known as unburdening yourself. Actually, hold on a second. Can't you... I'm going back and forth to Shusoran, but can't you go to the inn in Cille here? Yeah. Oh yeah, this item shop here is like a joke almost, because they sell weapons that you'd need to grind for like 100 years to afford. Planar sword. Now, full disclosure, once upon a time I did, no, I didn't do that. I used like a universal trainer to give myself like oodles of money. And I loaded up on all that extra gear. It makes the first two phases of the game trivial. The monsters don't start getting hard until the third generation. Lions should not marry despicable Orakians. Yeah, the people in this game are divided. Luckily for you, Leia's law forbids killing. And then you find out that Maia is actually the Princess of Cille. Ugh. Ugly. Ugly, ugly, ugly. See, this highlights a thing that they added in Phantasy Star 4 that's really nice, is macros. See, Ren has a weapon that will hit all the enemies in a line, and it'd be really nice to have him go first, but it's like largely random who goes. Alright, let's do some more grinding. We got a lot of work to do. Okay, that's not quite enough work. We need more work than that. You surprised the monster. There we go. How much money we got? Ouch. That's enough for now. Woo! So I've been thinking about what I want to offer up as my next subscriber milestone reward bonus thing. I did the Mario when I hit 50. What can I do when I hit 75? Or maybe I should come up with one to do at 100. And then 75 is just the next stepping stone. I don't know. I feel like I should do something. Maybe not as grandiose as doing the Mario, but I still like to show appreciation when I can. Seems to me like outside of I don't know, like a lot of like what people want to see is either like buffoonery, like kind of what I did for doing the Mario, or do something that they're really, really good at, or do something that they're really, really bad at. Ooh, this is gonna be a fight right here. See, what a wasted attack. See, if Ren actually went first... There we go. That's better. Put some damage on all of them. Then it becomes even nicer later in the game when you also have a character who uses slicers. Because slicers will hit all the enemies in either the front or back row as well. Lyle's getting decked. What else is new? Which is funny, because defense 82, defense 103, defense 87, defense 70, defense 48. I am completely open to suggestions if there's something in particular you guys would like to see. You know what we're going to do? We're going to have Ren Saram shot all the guys in the back. Oof. Good thing I healed Lena. She'd be dead. See? That's why I love Ren. Let's see what kind of... She has a ribbon, so she could use the hunting ribbon. Ooh, and a steel vest. Do they have the steel vest? Steel protector. And he has ceramic armor. Let me see what kind of... We might have to go back to, Shusoran. Wait, we do have to go back to Shusoran. They don't sell the... Oh, I'm stupid. I just cannot brain today. No, we're trying to escape. If I knew you were coming, I'd have made my escape. Made my escape. Made my escape. Okay, so we need steel protector for Ren. And hunting ribbon for Miu. We already got the steel cape for Lyle, steel chest for Lena, and Reese has ceramic armor. So we're good with that. There we go. And I don't expect this ribbon to give much defense, but, well, 8 points over the common ribbon. That's better than I expected, honestly. So, let's sell Ren's crappy protector. And sell Miu's crappy ribbon. Okay, yeah, there we go. Steel vest, steel gear, and an email, which is just a shield. I can't remember if Ren has a steel gear or not. Nope, headgear. So let's get him at steel gear. And does Reese have a steel helm? Yes, he does. Oh boy, look at that defense jump. I imagine we're going to see a pretty good jump here too. Yeah, pretty good. Considering she's the healer, her defense is pretty good. Usually they make the healers in games super weak, but not Miyu. No. As she says at the beginning of the game when you find her, she's a combat cyborg designation Miyu type. That means she can kick butt and heal wounds. And one claw in each hand means she gets 2 attacks, which Miyu is like... Miyu and Ren are like the MVPs through the whole game. And in fact, they're the only 2 characters that are in all 3 generations, because when you marry either Maia or Lena at the end of this story, your 2 cyborgs, Ren and Miyu, will accompany the son of Reese and whoever he marries on their adventure. So let's see, we need another steel knife for her. And force boots. I don't think he can wear any boots. We have force boots for her. We need force boots for him. I guess force boots for him. Oh, and he needs steel staves and steel bandana. We have everything this store has to offer. Let's go check over here. Here we go. Steel knife. Oh, I can't afford that. Alright. I don't really feel like walking all the way back to the outskirts of Cille. So let's just walk around here until we get enough money to buy the steel knife, and then we'll go back and earn a whole bunch of money. Well, nah, that's a silly idea. The fights around here are not that good. Actually, you know what? Let me look at the weapons here, too. Wait a minute, where's this? Who sells the steel bandana? Because I know there's a steel bandana. Steel claw, steel staff. Wow, those steel staves are expensive. Miyu has 1 steel claw. Lyle has no steel vests. Hold on. Let me see the... I didn't want to go back in there. Alright, Samuel. Have yourself a good day? No. I take that back. Have yourself a tremendous day. You are welcome. Anytime you need to unload, hop right on the stream. I don't mind in the slightest. And if I can figure out which store sells a steel bandana, I'll be in business. You take care, man. I'll see you in the next one. And again, don't sweat it. Maybe there isn't a steel band. I could have sworn there was, though. Oh well. We still got a lot of stuff to buy. So let's keep on grinding. Because even after we buy all the stuff, we're still going to need to level up quite a bit to stand up to the monsters. Oh boy. Alright, so why don't we make... Why don't we just fight around until we get to about 3 Gs? That seems like a good milestone to shoot for. Actually, let's do something productive, because I know there's one more chest in the dungeon in Cille. Let's see what... Let's really test the fights they have there. I think it was the third fountain, right? Yeah, it was the third fountain. Doggone it. Oh! Getting the serious monsters now. Get him, Ren. Yeah, that's what I love to see happen. Yeah! You see how Ren took out all those enemies? That's what I want to happen every time, but... Jeez. Oh, what are we in the... What are we in the tunnel between, Landon and Aquatica? Oh no, I've been ambushed by enemies that do 0 to 4 damage. Time for healings. Actually, yeah. Oh, well, Reese isn't really that injured. I think Ren's attacks penetrate armor. Because, like these snail creatures. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, darn it. There we go. That's huge. Actually, let's use an antidote. Using anti is such a waste in this game. Oh boy. Okay. This dungeon is testing our metal. $180 meseta. Oh man, we need to get Lyle those steel staves. His attacks are good, but they're just not quite good enough. Okay, get ourselves an easy one. Oh, in an easy mode. Ren went first. That's how that goes. Trimate, huh? Let's hit that escape pipe. How much money we making there? $12.40? No one's poisoned, are they? No. Goodness. Jeez. Lyle leveled up. An auspicious occasion because he levels very slowly. What's with the weak fights? Come on, man. I'm right at the climax of this part of the story. That's more like it. That's good enough, I guess. How many technique points does she have? 8. Alright, that's enough for, over 2,000. these chirpers, man. Come on. Yikes. Huh. Ren would have only hit those things anyway. That's funny. There we go. Wait a minute. Damage 83. Sword. Oh, snap! I never upgraded Reese's weapon! Naughty Steven. Well, we have a few trimates we can sell. We won't need trimates until much later in the game. In fact, I've done playthroughs where I don't think I used any items at all. Wow, that's not as big a jump as I was hoping for. I mean, that extra defense is certainly welcome, but I would have expected him to get the damage over 100. Oh well. Let's sell this here sword. Any other trimates we might have. I don't think Lyle has any. And Lena sure as hell doesn't have any. Yeah. Dimates and antidotes That's the name of the game here. Oh wait, I guess all we need now is a couple more pairs of force boots and another steel knife for Lena. Yeah, actually, wait a minute. I don't think she can wear... Does she have headgear? Oh, yeah. Can't. You know what? I think because she's royalty, her headgear would be a crown. But there aren't any crowns available in the first generation, if I recall correctly. So we just need an extra steel knife for her. Force boots. Force boots. So just force boots. Lots and lots of force boots. Ghost Aspire, how's it going, man? It's going great for me. How are things going for you? I'm equipping my peoples here in preparation for the climactic battle. Well, I guess you could say the tertiary climax, I suppose. 665. That's one pair of force boots. Let's just grind here for a bit to get the extra 100 and some. See, it won't take long. That's half of it right there. Oh, that's much better. Oh yeah, that's what we're talking about. There we go. Reached Adventurer rank 30. Gotta wait for the next update. Because you're done your Archon quest so far. Okay, so it's kind of like they're actually continuously adding story content, huh? Well, that's what's up. At least you can still do dailies and like load up on consumables and do your level up your different cookings, and I'm sure there's a world of things you could do. Try to link up with some other players to do some co-op dungeons. Oh, okay, so the update's coming out tomorrow. Wow. So force boots for Lena. No, not royal boots. Force boots for... Actually, no, he can't use it. I know Reese can. So let's see. This should boost his speed and his defense. Oh, by 1. Ooh. I guess that's only for Lyle, then we need force boots. And then everyone will be fully equipped. Because there's no foot gear for Ren in the entire game, which I don't get. They could have just added an item called treads or something. You got 12 out of the 18 characters currently available. Well, that's what's up. Still grinding, so you can roll those dice some more. Everyone's fully equipped. Everyone's got... Let me do one final check. Yeah. No headgear for her. Steel knife, steel chest, force boots. Steel gear, ceramic shot, steel protector, hunting ribbon, steel claw, steel vest, force boots. Steel helmet, steel sword, ceramic armor, force boots, bandana, steel staff, steel cape, boots. Oh, they're going to be adding 4 more soon? It seems like that kind of game. They could just keep adding characters and then keep adding stories for those characters. Expansive, wonderful game. Let's see, our current money is 135. So let's go across the sea just a bit and do just a few fights necessary to get back to 400 meseta. And then we will have nothing to do but buy just a handful of curatives to take with us for the final encounter. Oh, new 5-star, you'll be chasing for sure. Looks cool, rumored to be a spear user, famous voice actor. Do you know the name of the famous voice actor? Or they happen to leak that it's a well-known person? Like Matt Mercer or Tara Strong? Oh, okay. Couple more fights. Huh? I didn't want to do that. Oh yeah, we got this. Excuse me. All right. Beautiful. We've fully upgraded everyone's gear. And now all that remains is to do just a little bit more money grinding so we can all have a nice stockpile of die mates and antidotes. Then we'll go back to Cille, and provided we can actually make it to the boss without dying, we'll have our reckoning. And then that'll do it for this leg of the playthrough today, and we'll spark up some Genshin Impact. Keith Silverstein. The name doesn't grab me. What's he known for? I might be able to hear the voice in my head, though, if you say a character I'm familiar with. Nazim from Skyrim. Okay, yeah. Do you get to the Cloud District very often? Oh, who am I kidding? Of course you don't. Yeah. I wonder if the character is going to have a similar voice, or if it's going to be like a more produced voice than that. Looking for my husband Nazim? Check the Jarl's backside. That's usually where he stuffs himself these days. I got a good pile of money here. What's everyone's item situation? Okay, she needs 2 die mates and another antidote. He needs 2 more dimates. He needs 2 antidotes. She needs a dimate and an antidote. He needs a dimate. Oh, you can have a couple quests with him. Okay. That is most definitely what's up. I can't wait. Now, what's that stairwell there for? Okay. I'll just buy dimates until people can't carry anymore. No, I don't want to monomate. Monomates are pretty much worthless at this point. Oh, okay, your Archon quest ended when you helped them out. Okay. So they're like preparing him to be an unlockable character. Oh, they don't sell antidotes. Donkeys. I better, I wonder if a Go sells, There we are. He's mysterious, but you gotta laugh out of him. Alright. I'm looking forward to meeting this person at some point, whenever I get to that point in the game. Okay, she needs another dimate. Okay, Ren needs 2... Oh, wait. No, he needs 1 dimate. That's right. I spread them around a little bit. Reese has 1, 2, 3 dimates, and he needs antidotes. Miu needs nothing. Lyle needs dimate, 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 antidote, antidote, antidote. Okay. We good. And, let's find the... New city and power for the main character? Okay. One of the other 2 cities mentioned? I can't remember their names offhand, but there was like 2 other cities that are supposedly part of this same whole world struggle. Was it Lyle that was poisoned? Yeah. Alright. Oh, yeah, because... Duh. I have to go this way. 2 cities at launch representing the 7 gods and their powers. Oh, okay, so eventually there's going to be a city that's like devoted to each deity. Kind of like in Oblivion. How each of the 9 settlements had a temple to one of the divines. And then the Imperial City had the temple of the one. Why is Lyle always getting poisoned? Okay. No spoilers. Thank you very much. Let me see here. Well, we'll save just because. So we'll take a shot at getting to the boss. The 3rd fountain. And wait, do I have an escape pipe? I might need to beat a hasty retreat. Yeah, there we go. I think that's the only one I have. Oh no, okay. Lyle has one too, so we'll take a shot at it. Usually I spend a little more time grinding first, but since that doesn't make for a very entertaining stream, we'll go for broke. But there does exist the possibility that I'll have to just use the escape pipe to leave because there's actually a few tricks you can do by using an escape pipe. That the devs did not catch. There we go, baby. That's what we want to see. Because if, when you beat the King of Cille, you choose one of the, 2 available ladies to marry. It's one of those game mechanics I've always thought was really cool, and, always wanted to see in other games. Like, and that's what attracted me to Record of Agarest War, because it's on the same principle. You go through a big adventure, and then at the end of the adventure you find a lady to marry, and then you continue as the child of those people. Is that all you guys know how to do? Jeez, find a new trick. Yeah, and I hear the Fire Emblem games are the same, but I've never played any of them. Good way for a sequel? Well, I guess you could do it that way. But you have the first game, and let's assume like the whole game is just that one adventure, and you choose who you want to marry at the end. But then the sequel is just basically asks you, okay, who did you marry at the end of the last game? And then depending on who you say, you could have potentially 4 different adventures. Yeah. Like in Dragon Age, like in the Dragon Age games, whether or not, you know, well, I don't know how big of an impact it actually had, but you know, you could fix it where Alistair is the king of Ferelden, or your character is the king or queen of Ferelden. Need to hit another G-Res? No, we need to hit a res, because, whoo! Oh yeah, but I was saying, at the end of this adventure, you can marry either Maia or Lena. If you marry Maia, you take over as Prince Aeon. Jeez! That's what you like about old BioWare games, yep. At one point, BioWare really knew how to do it. And so, if you take over as Prince Aeon, then there's no real point in using Escape Pipe because you end up in the same room that you started in. But if you take over as Prince Nile, you end up back in Landon, and if you use an Escape Pipe, it brings you back to Cille, but in the scenario where you fight the King of Cille. So the game still thinks you're technically before you fight the King of Cille, except you're as Nile with Miyu and Ren, which you shouldn't have too much trouble with Miyu and Ren because Nile is fairly strong, even at level 1, because he starts with pretty good gear. And basically you can skip Nile's entire generation by doing that. The only real downside is that you still have to go to Elysium to get the sub parts for Ren. Looks like we're going to be able to do this. Barring some drastic turn of events. Reused text. That's funny. Oh no. You remember it was the big 3: BioWare, Bethesda, and Bungie. Alright, so now we use our monomates. Get back to full health. Oh yeah, he needed. Oh yeah. Who else has a monomate? And... actually, you know what? Lyle can suffer. I'm the King of Cille. I'll show you how we handle Reikian spies in my country. Oh, she doesn't have... There we go. Gonna hop out, grab a pizza, and charge your phone. Alright. I'm gonna be stopping right after this bit of this boss battle, so by the time you finish your pizza, I'll probably be playing Genshin Impact. So, look forward to seeing ya. Enjoy yourself. Dang, that was almost too easy. I yield to you, Reese. You are mighty indeed. Perhaps Lyle, my nephew, was right about you. You must now choose between Maia and Lena. Wed Maia, and you shall become King of Cille. Marry Lena, and you shall be King of Landon and neighboring Cetera. Now, the whole point of this journey was for Reese to bring Maia back to Landon. And he just basically conquered the King of Cille. I mean, if I was Reese, I'd be like, I'm taking Maia back to my country, and I want to see you try to stop me. But the game pigeonholes you into marrying Maia and staying in Cille. Even though you've just defeated her father in battle and basically made him impotent in the eyes of his people. Because they're all Leyans, and they're supposed to hate Arakians, and their king was just defeated by an Arakian and his entourage. But I digress. Alright, who should we marry? If you marry Maia, you get Prince Ayan, and Prince Ayan is my least favorite character in the game. Well, least favorite main character, I'll say. And then, you want to know something funny, though? If you marry Maia and continue as Prince Ayan, at the end of his adventure, you have the choice of marrying Lena's daughter, named Sari, and then Lyle's daughter, Thea. Now, we've already determined that Lyle is the nephew of the King of Cille. And Ayan is the grandson of the King of Cille. So, that means Thea and Ayan are, like, related. Later on, Ghost Aspire. Enjoy your pizza. So, and it's funny, too, because then that confluence leads to the physically weakest third-generation hero, whose name is Sean. But he has the strongest techniques because he's 3/4 Leyan. But then if Ayan marries Seri, who's full Arakian, you get Chris, who is 3/4 Arakian and the strongest physical character. Because Niall's two choices are both Leyan women, so both of his third generation heroes are... Either of his possible sons in third generation are half Leyan. So let's see. But since I'm doing this on stream, we're going to go to the route that gets me my favorite. The one I cosplayed, Prince Aaron of Dahlia. So we're going to marry Lena. Though I sought Maia, I choose you. Let's return home to Landon and Citera. Rhys and Lena wed, thus uniting their homelands. Soon a son, Lyle, was born to Rhys and Lena. Peace settled over the land as Lyle grew up. When Lyle was 18, evil once again stirred. Yeah, it's funny how the different ages they say, because if you marry Ayan, if you marry Maia, evil crops its head up again when Ayan is 15. A messenger from Citera, King Rhys. Queen Lena, monsters have invaded Citera. Your father has died in battle. Please help us. And it's funny, they changed Lena's sprite to be the generic queen character, and they changed Rhys to be a generic king character, instead of just keeping their normal sprites. And here's Rhys talking to Lyle. Look at they aged Rhys. Now he look all, like, disheveled. Heavy bags under eye and a mustache. Rhys says your mother's land is being overrun, Lyle. Journey westward and see who is invading Citera. Take Ren and Miu, but be careful. Don't worry, Lyle. I will protect Landon. Cille and Shusoran are Leyan lands, of course, but Leyans can be found elsewhere as well. I wonder if you can actually get back to Aquatica. I don't think you can, because even though you get the sapphire from your father... Oh yeah, that's one thing too you gotta watch out for. Any items that you have that characters who don't go into the next generation with you are carrying are lost. So, when you play through this game, make sure Miu and Ren are carrying anything you want to keep when you head for the boss of that generation. Because let's see, Because he got the sapphire from his dad, but then he didn't get his mother's moonstone. Niall's a handsome lad, isn't he? Steel sword. Yeah, he basically has his father's gear. Oh, we gotta change that order, though. There we go. See, they didn't bother aging Lena at all. They just gave her same picture. Please save my homeland, Lyle. Leia's monsters came from the west, they say. Let's walk around. This is where we started the game, if anyone recalls. Citera has been wiped out by that vile loon. Who is Loon? Maybe we'll find out. This awful news has devastated your mother. Here's the room where the story started. The room where Maia was staying. What do you have to say? Loon's army must be stopped or we're doomed! Let's go back down to the dungeon where old Pappy hung out. Oh yeah. That's right. Since this is your homeland, there's no monsters here. Let me pull up the map for this real quick because there's treasures you can get. Now, if you actually come here if you there we go. If you marry Maia and play as Ayan, you actually come here as part of the quest. Because Cille has an item called the Power Topaz that you need to get to a different spot in the game. But you have to go through the dungeon to get to her because the castle gates are shut. And this place is full of monsters if you come here as Ayan. But if you come down here as Lyle, this is your home. So there's nothing to worry about. And a Dimate. And this is where you fight Cille. And when you win, she gives you the Power Topaz. And you come out right here. And then after that, her, like, guards and stuff are friendly towards you. Our homeland. As long as you're here, Landon will be safe. You got that right. And see, the shops never change. Same stuff they sold in the first generation. And as a full-blooded Arakian, Lyle has no techniques to speak of. I don't know what occurred in the 1,000 years since fleeing the destruction of Parma led to half of the people gaining techniques and half of them not, but... Maybe we should reorder Miu's techniques. What the? The technique guy isn't here. Okay, I'll just do it in another town. The Twins Ruby is the key to another world that lies beyond a cave far to the south. We never went to the fortune teller. But he's not here. And as far as I can remember, this is the only place in the game where this music is used. And the fortune teller is completely optional. As far as I'm aware, there's no particular purpose to going to the fortune teller, except for getting just that little bit of lore saying that, like, when the two moons shift, then something about... Let me look it up. Phantasy Star 3 Fortune Teller. Any day, internet. Okay, I found... Oh, in some ways the fortune is not very accurate. Yeah. What does he say, though? I need, like, an image of what he says. Oh, okay, here. Complete script. Okay. Fortune teller. Okay. When the prince leaves his castle, the moons will drift close again. World shall burn if the prince's will falters. The prince's offspring will wander afar until the end of the worlds or the rejection of evil. That's what I see of your future. Take heed. Any other townspeople to speak to? Anyone who has fond memories of old Pappy? Alright. So, we have, Lyle, level 1. Let's also hit the secondary save on that. Super. So now, short break, then coming back with Genshin Impact. So, whether you were watching this live or on a replay, I appreciate you coming on the journey with me. Make sure to hit all the social medias as my friendly giant GIF is pointing upwards. And make sure you all stay safe out there. Take care. And I will see you all in the